Okay then, Raiders, we are back, and we actually have very little official news for you guys today, but we have still got a lot to talk about, as the community managers have been speaking about the new expedition and how it is that they could potentially change it continuing after this one. We've also got some secret buffs that they've been doing behind the scenes. That's right, some stealth buffs have been playing out, and this one is in a positive manner for you guys, but there are some things that are in a negative manner. My lord, really, really negative, as there's been so many new glitches that have been found in the latest 24 hours, including infinite health. It's definitely concerning as to where this is going to go for the game. But we've got everything to break into you guys today. If you haven't already, smash that beautiful like button and subscribe, post notifications turned on. It'd be greatly appreciated. Make sure you check out our incredible sponsor, GamerSupps, the company that offer esports athletes and gamers alike with the most effective and healthy energy drink option. And we got new bundles releasing all the time. So click the link in the description and use code CloudPlays at checkout for a cheeky discount. On top of that, we've also got a giveaway for the game here on the channel, and if you've already got a copy of it, well, we're giving away Raider tokens instead, so you guys can enter in very simply by heading down to the comments section below and putting in any coloured love heart. With that being said, let's dive into the game and see what's happening right now, as this is going to be an interesting one. So starting off, we have still got the conversation of the Shared Watch event, which it feels like most people are not actually doing. It's really, really weird to me. The gameplay in the background is the only gameplay that I managed to get in the last 24 hours that involved zero PvP, and I have really, really dedicated myself to try and not shoot first. So I don't understand what is going on with the matchmaking at the moment, but it feels like everything is just a lot more aggressive. Maybe that's down to Marathon jumping in soon, but hopefully that'll bring the divide. We're going to talk about that a little later on in the video. Anyway, we're going to talk about this right here, which is about the new expedition that's going to be coming in, and everybody wondering how it is that it's going to play out after this one is said and done. Now, I know we're jumping the gun a little bit, but somebody wanted to know if the skill points had a cap, as apparently 15 skill points number for the cap was allegedly where it was going to go with the expeditions, and then it was kind of essentially going to like stop there, and people were wondering if the stash space was going to do the same. Unfortunately, CM Lily actually stated that the expedition, we don't have info on that, but the only thing that was mentioned is the skill points won't be available indefinitely. It states, bear in mind that the rewards and requirements may change for future expeditions, and bonus skill points won't be available indefinitely for those that continue to depart. So obviously there has to be some more motivation to be able to utilize these expeditions, because it's got to have that cap in value. And right here, it's really, really frustrating. I don't know what it is that they could do on top of that, but if they're not going to make the skill points like an indefinite move, then I don't really understand what the point in these are anyway. So let me know what your guys' opinions are on the expeditions, and if you could align it out, how is it that you would do it? Obviously, skill points have got to have a cap, because if you play for about the next year and somebody jumps in for the first time, well, they're just going to get shredded by every player that they go up against. So there has to be some sort of limit, I guess. But still, not the most amazing situation. One thing that is amazing, though, is the buffed security breaches. Now, I was scanning through YouTube and through online, and we managed to find a bit of a workout from Gaming Merchant, a great YouTuber for the record. Massive shout out to him. But if you guys want to go and check him out, I'll leave the link in the description. But he's actually managed to find that they've buffed the security breaches 5 times. Now, I thought I'd call a bluff, and I'm just going to jump in right this second and go ahead and go and check out a random security breach and see if we manage to pull any purple gear out of it. Lo and behold, a wolf pack was the first thing I managed to find. This is definitely something that they have been doing in the background, which means that security breaching now is definitely more worthwhile. It's good for blueprints, as they've re-added those back in. We now have purple weapons coming in, such as the Tempest and so much more. They've also made it a almost infinite farm for weapon parts for you guys to be able to craft the weapons yourself. This is one of the better ways of actually doing it. For me personally, it's definitely been a bit more of a bonus, and I'm now keeping an eye out for the security breaches a lot more, and I know that they've also bumped up the speed in which they actually showcase them inside of each game, so they are showing up a lot more frequently now. Overall, a very nice little buff that they've been working on, although no notes on that one inside of any of the patch notes right now, which does not surprise me considering the issues that they are currently outstanding. We've seen an article right here from GameFragger.com, and this one essentially just consolidated all of the problems into one little bracket for you guys, and it was the easiest way for me to showcase it, as the last 24 hours essentially being from the 11th through till now has been some escalating reports of some absolutely insane bugs and exploits. The biggest one that we're seeing right now, which is almost a little bit weird because nobody's really talking about exactly how to do it, is the new infinite health glitch, which is a infinite health and dupe medications glitch, which is a new core glitch to the game. TikTok, YouTube, shorts, demo crafting, loops for regen spam, and so much more. And it's absolutely mental that that is even a problem. But essentially, what else we're looking at are evac loot wipes, which is successfully extracting strips the inventory. We spoke about that yesterday. And then the inventory glitch post hotfix, which stacks the delete on logout, essentially having trouble saving your loadouts. So you will log out and then come back in, and then that's going to cause a problem because you then lose it at that stage. And then we've got the lingering ammo and repair, which is patch missed edge cases for the infinite hole cracker. You can essentially surface clips out of them completely out of nowhere, and you are just farming the hole cracker ammo from your inventory to sell them on and make a shed ton of money. Really, really worrying the fact that that's even a thing, but unfortunately, all of these seem to be the most significant ones. Now, this article does go on to state that Embark's Discord confirms that they are ongoing investigation with February 11th hotfix addressing most impactful issues server side, but they have obviously now rectified those things. They're going to be continuing to work on these and hopefully get these rectified at some stage or another, but right now it's not looking overly positive for the game, as yesterday's state of play managed to showcase Marathon's new title. Yeah, that's right, the server slam begins on February 26th. We're going to have an upload with regards to Marathon and all of the new information on it via the video later on today, so make sure that you do go and check that one out. But they have now got some competition coming into play, as Marathon is looking to be the PvP alternative to the game, and it seems that a lot of people in Arc Raiders are really enjoying the PvP, so maybe we'll see an influx in the Marathon movement. I myself am actually looking forward to it quite substantially. I think it's going to be really, really good, although nothing like Arc Raiders. It still sits in the same genre and gives you guys a bit of a different niche point for it, so we'll go over all of the details of that one later on today, but I am hoping that this doesn't impact Arc Raiders and we manage to stick on what it was that we thought originally. Arc Raiders will be the Fortnite blow-up back in the day, and Marathon will be the Apex follow-up that didn't do just as well, but still is relatively successful. We'll see exactly how it plays out, but for me, Arc Raiders will always reign champion. Hopefully they get all of these things fixed and we don't have to deal with the BS any longer. Moving on from that, though, we've got to take a look at your top comments. You guys had a lot to say, as there was a huge hotfix that came out yesterday, and we showcased the numbers for Arc Raiders as they continue to break records. You guys, on the other hand, though, had something a little bit more detailed you wanted to talk about. This first comment right here, coming from After Bedtime Gaming, states lobbies have been crazy mixed. Never died so much since the Headwinds update, and I have actually noticed that one substantially since the Headwinds update. Seems like all of a sudden the matchmaking in it doesn't really make much sense, and you can't be in nice lobbies. You can't just be in PvP lobbies. You are essentially in a mix-up of just all different sorts of lobbies all the time. I had one lobby which was heavily PvP'd, and I had about 3 or 4 teams shoot up against me, and then the next one I had absolutely nobody shoot me at all, and we all ran through the exact thing and did a really, really good job of it as well, I may add. It was really, really odd, but the matchmaking right now makes no sense, and it seems that you're not the only one thinking so. Is this one right here states from Dam that, okay, I now know I wasn't tripping yesterday on the matchmaking. It makes no sense to me at all. And even then, the third comment that we had from Ricky Palmer's, bearing in mind all of these received the top likes on all of the comments, states that this being put in hostile lobbies happened to me last update. It's really, really weird, and I have no idea what it is that Arc Raiders are doing with their actual matchmaking system and how it is that it will actually affect most of the players, and hopefully it affects you in a positive manner moving forward. I'm really hoping that they actively do something positive about it, but we'll have to wait and see. If you haven't already, smash that like button and subscribe with post notifications turned on. That's all we got time for today. Thanks again for watching. Check out later on for a Marathon upload coming for your faces. As always, appreciate you all, and it's up to the next. As always, I appreciate all of your faces, man, but as always, up until the next time, I'll see you in the clouds.